You know that moment when the dust finally settles, and you think, okay, I'm ready now. But then a week passes, the laundry's folded, the plans are made, the intentions are clear, and somehow nothing gets accomplished. That's where I was, clear, but still stuck. And I learned something surprising. Momentum doesn't arrive when you feel ready. It begins when you make room for movement. So today we're going to rebuild motion in the smallest, most human way possible, 15 minutes at a time. Stay to the end, because I've got a bonus tip that helps lock in this rhythm for good. Hi, I'm Jane, and around here we believe rebuilding your life doesn't have to be dramatic. Sometimes it just starts with 15 minutes of quiet focus. If you're new here, welcome to Guts to Grace, where we find calm, direction, and small wins that actually stick. Before we dive in, grab your free guide, The Edge of Enough. It's full of quick start prompts and micro habits that help you begin again without overwhelm. You'll find it in the link below. When you're coming out of survival mode, there's this invisible pause between understanding and action. You can see the path, but your energy hasn't caught up yet. We expect motivation to feel loud, like a surge. But real motivation whispers. It shows up as a tiny impulse. The hardest part of rebuilding a life isn't planning the next step. It's trusting yourself enough to take it while you still feel wobbly. That's why 15 minutes is magic. It's small enough to start, but meaningful enough to count. And 15 minutes is where that trust begins. I used to think progress meant clearing an entire day. But waiting for perfect hours is how momentum dies. 15 minutes changes the scale. You don't need willpower, just a window, a timer, a focus, and a promise. 15 minutes of action teaches consistency better than any motivational speech. Each block is a tiny contract with yourself. You're not proving your worth. You're proving your willingness. Momentum, it turns out, isn't built from productivity. It's built from trust deposits. Every small start says to your brain, I show up when I say I will. And once your mind believes that again, everything else gets lighter. If you need a little help deciding where to start, you can download The Edge of Enough below. It'll walk you through gentle ways to identify what matters most right now. So, your next 15 minutes actually move something that means something. The first time I tried this, I didn't overhaul my schedule. I picked one small task, sorting a stack of unopened mail. 15 minutes, timer on, music low, nothing fancy. When the alarm chimed, I hadn't finished, but I had made progress and I felt lighter. And that was enough to begin again the next day. But more importantly, I had evidence that I was moving again. That evidence is what rebuilds momentum. Do it twice, and you start to anticipate the lift. Do it daily, and it becomes identity. You stop asking, can I do this? And start saying, I do this. The work didn't change, I did. Because motion, even small motion, interrupts doubt. Some days it's a chapter. Some days it's a sink of dishes. Some days it's just journaling to breathe your thoughts out loud. The content changes, but the confidence compounds. Because every 15-minute win rewires your nervous system for movement. Momentum isn't a feeling to chase. It's a relationship to honor. So here's your invitation for today. Pick one small corner of your life and give it 15 minutes. Don't wait for energy. Create it. Set a timer. Breathe once. begin. Stop when it rings. You'll finish some days feeling proud, others simply present. Either way, you'll be in motion, and that's enough. If you want a simple structure to help you choose what matters, my free guide, The Edge of Enough, is linked below. It walks you through calm start prompts that pair perfectly with this practice. Because sometimes 15 minutes isn't a tactic, it's a declaration, I'm still becoming. And that's all momentum really is. Proof that you're still alive to your own possibility. Here's the bonus I promised. Once the rhythm feels steady, add what I call a signal stack. It's 3 cues that teach your body to recognize that it's time to move, even when your mind resists. 1 visual cue, light a candle, open blinds, or clear your desk. 1 auditory cue, 1 short playlist or ambient sound that plays only during your 15-minute block. And 1 physical cue, 1 deep breath with your shoulders back before you begin. Do those 3 steps in the same order each time. Your body will start recognizing the pattern and drop into focus faster. No willpower required. That's how 15 minutes turns into a movement practice, a ritual, not a resolution. This is Jane signing off. Thanks for spending time with me today. I'm grateful you're here. I love knowing we're building this rhythm together, slowly, sustainably, and on purpose. If today's 15 minutes helped you see yourself differently, share this video with a friend who's starting over too. Remember, you don't need hours to rebuild a life you love. You just need 15 minutes of presence and a bit of grace. Because every step takes guts, and every journey, especially the small, quiet ones, is sustained by grace. And don't stop here. The next video, Stop Future Tripping, is waiting for you right on your screen.